Hi, I'm Brenda Gervais, and I want to welcome you to my Facebook group. Let's start off by talking about who I am and where I can come through for you. That's the nature of what many are wanting to know. What can I do to get Brenda to help me in my own journey, correct? Or are we all here colliding together? Or are we collaborating with each other? This is a group for group collaboration and the colliding that we may feel in our minds if certain ideas don't come through that are there to validate your own soul experience. Many will feel the values that collide with their own. It is known by your soul that you may or may not align with all of the values that you are going to see portrayed in the group. That's the group experience. This is where we learn to validate our own hearts, our own visions, and we can rise in the vision of who we are as a group or as a collective vision of love. You see, this vision isn't meant for everybody. If you are passionate about who you are as a soul and want to keep learning and expanding your vision, you've come to the right place. I'm not there to do vision questing on a soul-to-soul basis for everybody. Some souls will need to contact me at brendagervais.com and set up a soul session. Others will get bits and pieces of their own hearts handed to them by their soul, depending on the situation at hand, who is involved, and where they are in their process. Some people are here to explore. Others are here to ride the ride of love, and that's where we go. This is all from a place of guidance and love. Whether or not it feels like it to you is up to you, because in essence, if we are here to grow or learn, that's one thing. Some of us are here to participate in a stand-off manner. I'm going to stand off, observe, and see what comes through before I throw my hat into the ring, right? We want people to feel free to ask questions, but in order to do so, I do ask that you request to join, and that you also answer a few questions just so I can get an idea about where you are on your own journey. I will not violate your trust with your soul. If your soul knows you are watching, they are there cheering you on. Trust me, it's that kind of group. They want us to explore the field of vision of many different ideas, and that means that some of those ideas are not going to be pleasant for certain people. It's about trying to caretake your own hearts. Remember that even if something doesn't sound right to you, it may be what is needed for someone who is at a different place and time in their own journey. The time of my life is where I tend to go, and I want to take people on that journey with me. What that means is I'm not expecting you to open up and tell me everything about who you are, but please feel free to invite us into your own soul. Show us who you are. Do you have your gifts embodied? Are you already receiving the wisdom from your own guides? Or are you just here to explore from a place of, I am a curious bystander? So to be standoffish is where some people are. I am offended by who you are, and I'm here to pick on you in my mind. Don't worry about it. Those visions won't come through for the most part. I get those souls who challenge me on a soul level. It is okay to do it, but I will not receive a lot of your visions. Okay? Because in essence, I'm not here to dialogue with controversy, right? There are some controversial visions that may come through. Most of those will be handled in a different arena. My business page is one of them. Okay? It is known that I don't shy away from controversy, but it doesn't mean that I'm allowing for it in this group as much as a safe space for those who want to explore. Okay? I'm not here to belittle your visions of love. What I am here to do is to invite you in and say thank you for watching. Thank you for seeing. If this group is for you, by all means, come on board. If you would rather not, that is okay as well. It is not about determining whether you are valued as a soul or not. Your value is inherently within. You will never, ever be denied the beauty of who you are, no matter what you say, think, or do. What we do align with, though, is the idea that some of us are kind of working on those ideas of, I want to journey into the unknown. And others are very much of a, I'm afraid of the unknown, and I don't know how to get there without being afraid. This is where some of us are aligning with those ideas of, I am okay, I am free and clear of fear. It is inherently within us to do that work of fear mongering, is what some people will say, versus I'm here to tell the truth when it is to come through about the future. You will see some of those ideas of future coming true. Some of them are potentially offensive to others. Some of them will be revelations. Okay, I am not warning you to instill fear. I'm there to show you what can and cannot happen in the process, as well as those ideas of, can we make it fun for all? It's not always about fun, but we're going to do our best to make sure we get ourselves there in a way that is less harmful than it is hurtful, right? It's not about being hurtful, but it can feel like it. We want you to enjoy the vision. We want you to have a blast when you can. But a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on themselves to do work that is not for them. Many people will want to know, how will I know if it fits? If it fits like a glove, that's your soul. You'll know when you know. Okay? That's how you'll know when your own soul is speaking to you through the vision of love on a camera. That's where many will start to say, is this vision for me? If it feels like it fits like a glove, by all means, put that glove on and ride that ride. It's for you. Others will be called out by name in a way that is respectful to them by their soul, or it may be they are given clues in the messages that come through. What I would also like to say is that in those visions of helping others, I am not here to coddle you in your mind. I love you and I am here to help. But I do not take well to those who say, I need to be coddled in my mind. We are gentle with our visions, but we are here to also be of the highest of the highs in the methods that make sense. You can be sure that others will try to come through with those visions of deceit in their mind. This must not be correct. Because it isn't correct for you in that moment does not mean it is somehow bad or wrong. I deal with the devil in the minds of many. That's where some people have landed in those visions of recycling of the old energy of religious vision. It's the intentions of this group not to bring through those visions who are still trying to vibrate in that nature, because it doesn't serve us well for the most part. It is a vibrational shift that many are going to rise out of in their mindsets, because we don't want ourselves to be vibrating in that vision within it. That's a vibrational vision that someone placed there for others to vibrate in, and we do not do that vision very often, only when it is needed, and that is rare. There is no vision of any one being upon this plane who actually vibrates in that vision. So you can take that to the bank. Okay. Now, with that said, I want to say thank you so much for your attention. Please do enjoy yourselves here. Feel free to introduce yourselves. Feel free to interact with each other. I simply ask that you participate in that enjoyment of whatever it is. If you don't feel like doing that, it is no problem. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the shows. I will be posting the videos. I will be placing posts, and I will also be giving out group giveaways where we will be doing a session within a group where people will be able to come into the group Q&A, and you will be able to see the magic as it happens. It's the magic of all, but it comes through for all of us. And it's that strength that says, I am of dignity, honesty, integrity, and I vibrate in the vision of love for all. If you are not loving of all, It does not mean you are disregarded in this vision. So please plant the seeds of love where you can and have a great time on this journey. That's what we're here for. If we can get there, is to have a great time. Enjoy those visions. If you learn something along the way, by all means, take that into your heart too. It's our minds that we often play with, but our hearts are strong. So with that, have a wonderful, wonderful day.